Nidoking is an absolute peak Pokemon design, being a true king of pocket monsters. However, in TCG Pocket, he was a little hard done by, being relegated to being the stat stick for Nidoqueen. In today's video, I wanted to build a deck around the man so that he could shine, be our main damage dealer, and I kind of wanted to avoid Wheezing because I always default to him for dark decks, so let's check it out. So the basic formation of the deck, obviously we've got three of the Nidoking line, Nidoran, Nidorino, Nidoking. Just note with these three, it is good going second. If you can play a linear play of Nidoran turn one, if you go second, just use a peck, evolve into Nidorino, and then horn attack for 40, and then Nidoking, poison horn, like you're doing good. So this is a very good linear play evolution line, but it doesn't always end up like that. So Nidoking, he's got kind of an awkward build. I feel like they've done him so bad. He's got 150 HP, which means he can get one hit KO'd by a Mewtwo. He does 90 damage plus 10 for the poison, which is 100. With advantage is 120, so he can't even one-hit KO a Mewtwo, even with advantage. And he's just got weird, awkward numbers, because when we look at that as well, if you look at a Pikachu EX, you do Poison Horn for 90, you get the 10, it's only 100. With a Giovanni, it's only 110. You can't even one-hit kill a Pikachu EX. And he also has a 3 retreat cost. So this bad boy, the one bonus to him is he is not an EX, so he does have that advantage of making your opponent take 3 kills. But he's just a bit of an awkward spread, but my man, I love him, so we're going to be taking a look at it. So the Kangaskhan is running this deck. I think the Kangaskhan is a great play. The big downfall to Kangaskhan is a 3-cost retreat, but the chance to threaten an opponent super early with the Dizzy Punch, and you'll see in these matches, we got a lot of heads. But also having the 100 HP, living the Starmie, living the Pikachu EX for 1 hit, is fantastic. Actually, I don't even think I fought any with this one when I was recording. But yeah, this guy's just really, really solid. Puts a threat, a decent wall, and just all around, if you're looking for setup decks where you've got like stage 3s that need 3 to 4 energy, I think running the Kangaskhan and the Fossil Core is actually a really solid way to play it, to allow yourselves to set up whatever setup Pokemon you have. Like this kind of thing can work with like Blastoise if you want to play that. Literally just about anything where you have to manually place energy. It can work with, you can even play this with Dragonite. It's just a really fun way to play it. So like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, since I started seeing everyone use the fossil tech, whichever fossil you want, it's really nice. It allows you to put it on the bench so you're not bait to Sabrina. I'm using it in my Charizard deck a lot now too. And then you can just discard it once you've got your big beat stick on the field so that they can't Sabrina and get the extra kill like that. So I think it's an absolute fantastic tech. Now, the one thing in this deck that I toss up between is whether I run basically between the fossil, the Giovanni, and the Sabrina. I don't know which one I want to run 2 of. In these matches, I was running 2 Giovanni. I have tested with 2 Sabrina. It feels like whenever I have the Sabrina in hand, when I run 2 of them, I would have rathered a Giovanni or a Fossil. Like, I don't know. That's the spread we got in this one, is the 2 Giovanni, but you could run 2 Fossil, 2 Giovanni, or 2 Sabrina and be pretty fine. Obviously, we're running 2 Professor's Research for that access into our cards, 2 Pokeballs because you need it, 2 X Speed. Honestly, you could probably drop 1 X Speed from this one, but the amount of times I have used X Speeds to get the Kangaskhan out when I'm set up is more than I thought I would, so I would probably leave the 2 X Speeds. And then the 2 Potions. Honestly, the 2 Potions with Kangaskhan is really nice in the early game. The amount of times I found it making me, putting me above a threshold for a kill was quite often, so I do really like that. And that is the basic linear play. You try and get the Kangaskhan out front, putting pressure on your opponents while you set up a Nidoking in the back, and away you go. And trust me, sometimes Kangaskhan, if you flip good, he can just put so much pressure on that it puts them on the back foot from the start, and away you go. So that is the deck. Like I said, Nidoking, absolute epitome of what a pocket monster should look like, in my opinion. So he is my man. I've got my shiny Nidoking up there on the wall. So hope you guys enjoy, and if you do want to play him, you can play him like this, but typically you'll probably find him as the stat stick for a Nidoqueen, but hey, I want to make the boy shine, so let's take a look. All right, what do we got here? Okay, going first. What do we got? Psychic. Okay, good chance for us to have a bit of a turnout here. So let's start off. And against these Psychic decks, it would be nice to actually lead with the Nidoran and do a linear play if we could land it. Okay, so now we've got that. It means we can play the Pokeball. We can put 2 down and basically just get cooking and not worry about Sabrinas. So let's go ahead and slap them both on the bench. I'm not going to play that Professor Oak yet. I just don't want to get the 4 cards in hand and get Sabrina get red carded straight away. I have noticed red card has been fading out of decks in the last couple days because a lot more people are running fossils now. Okay, he's got the double routes. Unfortunately, no Mewtwo yet, so I feel bad for the opponent here. All right, let's see. What do we get? Okay, another Kangaskhan. That's not what we need to be drawing. Okay, at this stage, we're just going to slap him on the bench. And we're going to draw 2. Oh, there's the king. There's the Reno. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to evolve one. We're going to get the early pressure on here. And now this is why we have the Giovannis in the deck, because we're going to need a little bit of chip damage into a Mewtwo if he gets one to actually start putting, to be able to land the kill with the Nidoking, because we've got the 90 plus 20 equals our 110. It only goes to 120 with the first tick of the poison. The one issue with Kangaskhan in this deck is obviously the fact that it's a 3 retreat cost. But Kangaskhan is just a decent wall with HP of 100. But it's kind of worse for him that he hasn't drawn into anything. But he does have the Gardevoir. He's cooking next turn. And unfortunately, if he does knock us out next turn, we may have to play a Sacrificial Lamb. I'm going to telegraph this just so I don't have to worry about my hand size. And we do have the potion. So Gardevoir does 60, so we're going to play this so that if he does go into the Gardevoir, we can avoid that KO. Let's just go Dizzy Punch. Now, it's unfortunate that he didn't land the Mewtwo early, because getting this chip damage into a Mewtwo would have been huge for me. No, we're not going to be in too much trouble because he's not going to set up the Mewtwo fast enough, and we can take the 50 damage. Just that Nidoking only has the 100. If Nidoking had 160 health, it would make a world of difference, especially with this current meta. So he's going to use the ability on the Gardevoir and then place on the Ralts. Kind of makes sense. So this isn't the greatest showing because obviously no Mewtwo's yet. It's very bad. It just goes to show any deck can brick along the way. So we're just going to place that. Into a swing. It was quite tempting to go for the double heads and use the Sabrina and try and knock out the Ralts and just bring the Gardevoir in. But unfortunately, not going to be the case here. Dude, how many cards? 10? And you haven't... Has he played a Pokeball? Okay, he's played 1 Pokeball, no Professor's Research yet. Dude, I feel bad. That's 5 cards left of those 10 that can give him access. Like, the Professor's Research isn't guaranteed, but it lets you thin into the next one. So he's got like 5 cards that he could get to have a, you know, a decent placement, and unfortunately he's not drawing them. Okay, and we got a Giovanni now as well to get that boosted damage. But yeah, unfortunately this one, just opponent bricks. Opponent bricks is essentially what's happened in this one. Because there's no way for his Mewtwo to get online. Because that 150, that's the one pro... Dude, if they just did my boy Nidoking a solid and gave him like 10 extra HP, the guy would be a monster for sitting in the back and then coming back in. Okay, there's the Mewtwo. So yeah, max damage we can deal to a Mewtwo is 120, which kind of sucks. With the Giovanni, it's 130, and I like the Giovannis in this one just because, like, if you get that one hit of 30, they potion. We're still, you know, I just like the Giovannis with Nidoking because his damage is just too low. He's not built like a king in this one. That's okay. We can X speed out. That's perfectly fine. I mean, if he didn't switch to the Mewtwo, I was going to, I feel like he should have left the Ralts in to protect. Because if he didn't, I was actually going to Sabrina into the Mewtwo to start hitting the Mewtwo. Yeah, so this is the biggest problem for Nidoking. You think it's like best matchup is the Mewtwo matchup, yet he can't one-hit kill a Mewtwo, and he can't survive a one-hit from a Mewtwo, which absolutely sucks. I'm just going to get rid of this in case of a red card, just because it's a dead card. We can just go ahead and X speed out. Actually, I'll save the X speed just in case. There's no situation in which I think I'll actually need it, but let's just do that. And then if he retreats with Mewtwo, it's fine. And that's the problem. At a full health Mewtwo, even with the Giovanni, we won't get the one-hit kill on the return HP. My boy Nidoking just needs a bit... Dude, I really hope they put in an EX Nidoking. Okay, he could swap to this Mewtwo, but that's just delaying the inevitable at this point. Yeah, okay. GG. Okay, that was a bad one to start. It was good because we won, but, you know, let's keep going. Going first again, okay. And another Psychic deck. Okay, dude, this is kind of awkward. This is where the double Giovanni, this is where I kind of wish we had the, maybe the double Fossil, dude. This could be bricked, but the thing is, if they put up the Mewtwo, oh, okay, it is a Gengar deck. Nice. I like seeing the Gengar decks. I'm a big fan of Gengar. Unfortunately, we drew the double Nidoking. We are just kind of bricked at this point, so let's just see how we go. And unfortunately, even, unless we have the Kangaskhan, we're kind of really bricked in this one going first, unless we do get those Evos, but let's see. There's the 20 damage. We might have to potion it up. Okay, we did draw into it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to... he does 30 with the Haunter, so we're safe anyway. But I might just play the potion just to be safe. I'm kind of nervous of the red card because we've got the full setup. I don't want to get red carded and boned out of the game. Do I play one Giovanni just to get rid of it? No, we're just going to hope he doesn't have the red card. Because I don't want to telegraph it, but maybe I should have just evolved and waited. I can't remember how much HP Haunter has, to be honest. I don't know if we would have got the kill. No, we wouldn't have got the kill on a Haunter. Yeah, we wouldn't have had enough, even with the Giovanni. So, glad I did that. Just, okay, you conceded. Alright, GG's. Going first, okay. Dude, I just want to go second. Okay, another Dark deck. So, we're probably fighting some form of Koga deck. Which honestly isn't the greatest matchup. Okay, Ekans, yeah. Maybe Arbok Pidgeot. My favorite's Arbok Greninja. I mean, we do have the linear line here if we manage to not get red carded. Perfect. Dude, if only we were going second, it would be huge. Now, our problem is I'm actually going to... Not this turn. Next turn, I will research no matter what because we need to get something else on the bench because the big threat with the Arbok is obviously getting trapped. So we can't let ourselves get trapped until we can set up our Nidoking properly. That's the big threat here. So let's see how we go. And going for, like, if we were going second with this lineup, we'd be so set. So we really need another Nidoran, ideally, or we need the Fossil on the bench. That's what we're looking at. So let's just go ahead and do this. Okay, unfortunately missed it. We're going to go straight into the evolution. Just so we can survive the Arbok next turn if he Sabrina's and does it. But dude, if we just double heads, we win. Ah, rip. Rip. I was going to say, if we double heads, we just clean that up. Okay. The one other issue is that Nidorino has a 2-cost retreat. It's just like one of those things that kind of just puts you in an awkward situation from the get-go. Now, it was almost tempting to put an energy straight on the Nidorino in the back row. Okay, he's running the Grimer, so it must be like the full Koga deck with the Arbok. So what I'm guessing he's running. Okay, so let's just slap that on there. We'll Professor's research. Like, I don't care if we get red carded now. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I don't care if we get red carded now because we're just going to put the Nidoking up and we're going to be set. And especially now that we got the Fossil in there for protection, we're in a really good position. So let's just go ahead and Dizzy. Tails, heads. Nice. And so next turn, he's going to have 2 energy on it. So he's probably going to poison us. If he has the Muck in hand, then he can rinse through. We put our second energy on. Yeah, so even if he kills us, as long as we get some chip damage into him, we should be able to KO that Muck anyway with Nidoking when we switch it out. Which will be fine. You know, I'm going to be a scumbag. I'm going to be a scumbag. and I'm going to Giovanni this. Let's see how this goes. Now, do I need to potion? I'm going to take 10 on the way. I'll be at 30. He'll do 10. I'll be at 20. And then another 10. I'll be at... Okay, so we're fine. But if he evolves, he's going to kill us anyway. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do the Giovanni. And let's see if we can get the double heads. That would be so clutch. Ah, no. It would have been so good. It would have been absolutely fantastic. There we go. So he really needs to get a bench or he needs to go into the muck. Ideally, he needs to do both, but I don't think he can come back out of this situation because we have the Fossil. We're not even at threat of... I don't think there's much else he can really do here. What we might do is I'm going to put that there. Now, do I want to use the potion? That would take me to 20, meaning he has to attack next turn. So I'm just going to use the potion here. Just so we don't die to that poison straight away. And then we'll just go for the flip and see how it goes. Dude, I hate it. Every time I log into a different account, I've got to change those settings. Okay, honestly, been pretty reliable on the Dizzy Punch, getting 30 damage each time. It's been not bad. And then if he does go into wheezing, it's done anyway because we just do the Nidoking with the Giovanni and it's done. I don't think there's an out for him. Yeah, okay. At least we get to finish it off with the big man himself. Okay. Well, it's going not too bad. To be fair, the opponents have been bricking a fair bit in these games, so we need to get like a proper match to see if we can match up. Hey, finally going second. Here we go. Oh, it's a grass deck. Okay. Unfortunately, we got the Nidorino, but no Nidoran this time, but that's okay. We'll see how we go. We're not going to play the Fossil yet until we're in threat of the Sabrina. You know what? I might even Giovanni first turn and try and kill that Bulbasaur. Yeah, I'm definitely doing it now. I'm definitely doing it. Giovanni. See, if we get the double heads here, that's insane. Insane plays. No! I got the one. That's okay, because that puts us in kill range on the next one if he doesn't evolve it. Does that put us double heads away from killing a Ivysaur even? It does. It would have anyway without the Giovanni. Okay, so now we just got double heads. Okay, now it's a bit different. Now the situation has changed a little bit. That's okay. Ooh, okay, come on. Give me Nidoran. Give me Nidoran. Please, 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 please. That sucks. It's not what I was going for. That is not what I was going for. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. That's good enough. So now we only need double heads next turn. Unless he's going to Venusaur here. Then we just lose the game. Then we just lose. Yeah, we just lose. Because it's 2 energy. We got to get like an infinite amount of heads. Because even if we get a Nidoran now, it's not enough. Dude, imagine if we had that Nidoran last turn. Oh my god. There's like nothing to do with this. That Pokeball just needed to be the Nidoran. If that Pokeball was the Nidoran, we were cooking. Heads? Heads again. Hey, finally get the double heads. Dude, if we had got that on the first turn, that would have been huge. Because now he's going to be healing 50 per my 30 damage. Listen, I'll wait for one more draw. If we don't draw Nidoran, we just scoop because we can't win. It is just game from there. I mean, even if we draw Nidoran, I don't think we can win because we just can't get the pressure on unless we keep double heads. Be the Nidoran. Be the Nidoran. Alright, we'll play it. We'll see how we go. Hope for the best. Now he's going to heal 50. We're done. Dude, if that Pokeball had been the Nidoran, I honestly think we had it. Because we could have done the very linear play. And then been pretty good. The problem is he's going to kill my Kangaskhan, and if he has a Sabrina, he wins. Actually, no, we've got the Fossil. We can put the Fossil on the bench. But then we're Sabrina bait after the second Kangaskhan dies. No, because then we can discard it. Yeah, okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Alright, let's just get rid of that anyway. It's not going to do anything, but let's just get rid of it. Alright, thin it out. Alright, so now we want to do that. Yep. We want to do that. Yep. I'm going to put this down so we're free from the Sabrina. But we still get Sabrina next turn. That's the problem. Because if he... Yeah, I guess we're at threat of double Sabrina, is all. And see how we go. Alright, let's go. Come on, give me a heads. Okay, good, 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 good. Unfortunately, he's not one hit kill away, because we do 90 plus the 10. And even if we use the Giovanni, it's only 110, not the 120 that he's going to have. Oh, it's so close. Oh, wait, it's 30. No, we are. Sorry. I always get mixed up with Erica and Venusaur heal. So we are in range. Dude, we could have it. I kept thinking 50 heal. It's only 30 heal. Okay, we're actually cooking here. We're actually cooking. Okay, so now we want to do this. Now we want to discard the fossil, so we don't have to worry about Sabrina's. And then we just see if the king can body it through. We don't need it because we poison. We don't need it because we poison. The king, dude, let's go. Let's go, the king. Okay, GG to the king. The king coming through. Nice. Okay. I didn't think it, dude, we took so long to get that Nidoran. I didn't think we were going to get there. I didn't think we were going to get there. Luckily, he didn't have the Erica in hand, because the Erica would have been bad. Come on, second. Nice. Okay, honestly, the Nidoran with 2 Nidorinos and a Pokeball, not too bad of a start. Depends what he's got going. Okay, if he goes... Don't red card me, sir. Don't red card me, don't red card me, don't red card me, don't red card me, don't red card me. Everyone's getting them old ambers in there. I always do Dome Fossil. No. 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 Tails. Tails. Screw you. Tails. Tails. We had a good hand too. I swear, I never see Triple Heads Misty that much on turn 1, but every time I'm recording footage guys for a video, I just get Triple Heads. It's unfortunate the way it plays out. Okay, we got another Mewtwo deck. All right. Okay, if he gets the Mewtwo on board quick, you know, we're under threat, but if he does switch to that Mewtwo to protect the Ralts, oh dude. Surely you get yourself a Mewtwo. Okay, there's the Mewtwo. All right. Okay, he's set up pretty well. Okay, let's do the Pokeball. Nidoran. Dude, why? I'm just gonna research. Don't care. I need a Nidoran, please. That is so not good. It is so not good. Okay. Dude. Dude, the Kangaskhan's coming in so clutch. This is a bit more of a Kangaskhan showcase. Wow. Place your... Do you have a Curlier? Okay. This is where we could be in massive, massive danger here. We need to top deck Nidoran or a Pokeball. Okay, good. Good, good. Because now we have hope. Now we have hope. I'm also going to have to put the other Kangaskhan on the bench so that I can keep Nidoran healthy moving into the next turn. Would have rather had the, whatchamacallit, but we'll take that. We'll take whatever we can get at this point. Let's go ahead and swing. We placed our energy. Yep. Dude, I got to press that. I always forget to. Okay, heads. Dude. No way. No way. Okay, now we're in big danger. Now we're in big danger because next turn he's swinging for 150. We do have a potion, which I may use to force him to use the discard. Not that it's going to make much difference. It's just a matter of we can draw a Nidoking. The problem is we are absolute Sabrina bait as well. Okay, I'm going to use that. Okay, with the use of the extra Nidoran, we might be able to get a kill even if we don't draw a Nidoking. It's going to depend on these flips though. Let's use the potion. Just to force him to discard the energy next turn. I don't think Sabrina's going to help me in this situation. There's no shot. There is no shot. Oh, dude. That's crazy. And then you place on to the Gardevoir. And we've got the Sabrina. Oh, but we can't retreat. Oh, we've got next speed. We can retreat. We can retreat. He needs to put something else on the bench. If he doesn't put something else on the bench, we win. If he doesn't bench, we win. Dude, I'd be so pissed. I'd be so pissed. Boom. Wait. Yep. Sometimes I feel like I'm grabbing one card and I grab the wrong card. Yes. Yes. Dude, that is so frustrating for him. And honestly, he should have, like, it should not have come to this. It should have been that I didn't get so many heads. But hey, you take the RNG when it comes.